Welcome back to Triple Down Gaming, everyone. We are on Baccarat Series 2, Episode 4 here. Again, we started this series with $500. Took a nice, good win there in Session 1. Session 2, we did take a little bit of a loss, and in Session 3, we really did not do much. So again, Session 2.4 here. Again, just showing everyone stacks of 100 in our 25s here, of 100 stacks of 25 in our 5s, and one extra 25 there. So $575 starting this session with. Again, we are starting with another mid-shoe entry here. For those just joining us, it's a $50 minimum table, simulating a high limit table. Banker wins are paid out with a 5% commission on banker wins. Player wins are paying 1-1. Without further ado, we're going to throw our first hand out there and start with the table minimum, $50 with the banker. Here we go. Players starting with 0. Banker's got a 3. Player's going to draw on that 0, increasing to 4. The banker's going to draw on that 3 as well, increasing to 4 for a tie there on our first hand. We'll keep it out there on the $50 banker hand. Banker's got aces for a 2, or player's got aces for a 2. Banker's got a 3. Player's going to draw on that 2, increasing to 5. Player's going to draw on that 3 as well. Not getting anywhere, reducing actually for a player win there. And we'll throw another $50 banker hand there. Player's got 0. Banker's got a 4 here. Player's going to draw, getting a perfect card right there. The banker will not draw on that, and that will be a player win. A couple tough hands there to start us off. And the increase, let's do a $100 banker hand. See what we can do here. Player's starting with a 7, but the banker pulls it out with that 5 and 4 natural 9. With that, we will pay our $5 commission there for even paying. With that, we will capture those winnings, reducing back down to the minimum here. Player's got a 6. It's a solid hand. Banker's got a 2. Player will stand on that 6. Banker's going to draw, getting much help from that third card for a banker win there. $47.50 coming our way. And got a feeling it's going to mix up. We'll switch it over to that $50 player hand. Players got nothing, not a good sign, but bankers got nothing as well. Players drawing a third card, hitting that perfect 9. Banker's going to draw as well. Does not get treated as well as the player. That will be a player win there. We will actually capture that win again. Hopefully gain some ground here. Move it back over to player. Or banker, I should say. And not look like we made the right decision here. What will the banker have? Good hand, but not good enough, as the player will have that natural 9. Another $50 banker hand. Player's got a 6 to start out with. Banker's only got a 2. Player will stand on that 6. The banker will pull a 3rd, not getting any help for another player win. And stretching it out, we'll go player there. Player's got a decent hand, 6 starting out. Will the banker go ahead? He will not, staying at 4. With that 4, the banker will draw. Not getting any help from the deck. And that will be a player win. And with that, we will actually let it ride and hit it with the banker hand. But it does not look like that will pay off for us here. See, what will the banker have? The banker's got 1 decent card. What's underneath? Not good enough. And that will be a natural 8 there for the player. Let's see if we can make some ground back up here. Another $100. Come on, banker. Player's still shooting hard with a 6 there. Banker's only got a 2. Banker's going to draw on that. Again, not getting any help. It seems, though, the banker has to hit eventually one of these times. Player's hitting 7. Banker's got a 1. Banker drew on that 1. Managed to shoot ahead there by 1 point. We'll pay our $2.50 commission there. And with that, actually, we're going to let it ride, gain some ground, and hit it with a player hand. Player's only got 3, not looking good. Banker's got a 7. Player's going to draw on that 3. Only getting to 6, though. We have to see what magic we can do here. Hit it with a $100 player again. Player's got a good hand there, natural 8. And that will be enough for the banker to only have a 4 there. And that will be a nice $100 win. And actually, for the heck of it, we will again capture some wins there. And we're getting a little low there, but we're going to leave it on the player. $50 minimum hand there. Players only got 3. Banker's got nothing. Player's going to draw on that 3 staying there. Banker will draw on that 0, not getting anything. That will be a player win for us. And again, we will capture the wins. Let them stack up slowly but surely. Player's got a strong hand 7. Player's going to stand on that 7. Banker's got a 2. He will draw, reducing to 1 though. That'll be another player win. Seems to be a nice strong player streak here. Player's got a 3. Banker's got a 4 though. Player's going to draw on that 3, increasing to 6. The banker with that 4 will draw as well. Not getting any help from the 3rd card. That will be another player win. And let's, just for the heck of it, we'll let it ride. $100 on player once more. Let's get after it here. Not treating us too well here. Only looking with a 1, but Banker's got nothing. Not getting any help from the 3rd card there with the player. What will the Banker have? Banker will pull out just enough to get ahead though for a Banker win. We will throw $50 there on the Banker. See what happens. Player's got a 1. Banker's got a 4. Banker will not draw on that 4, and that will be enough for a Banker win against that player 1. Let's see. We'll throw 100 there on the Banker. See what we can do here. Uh-oh. Might have been a mistake there. Player's got a natural right off the bat. Banker didn't have anything to fight it. We'll go $50 on the player. So we'll go $100 on the player there. Let's get one more. Naturals follow with another win here. Nice 6 for the player. 6 for the Banker as well. The player will stand on that 6. And the Banker will stand on that 6 as well for a tie. But we will leave it out there. Actually, we will switch it over to Banker for this next hand. Player's got 4. Banker's got a 1. Player will draw on that 4, reducing to 1. Banker will draw on his 1 as well. Actually reducing. Can't believe that 9 came out of there. Man, that is rough there. That is a player win with only 1 point. Thought we had it in the bag. The one card we could not use showed up. Another $100 there in the banker. We got a good amount of ground we got to make up here. Player's got a 1, increasing to 3. The banker will draw on his 3, skyrocketing to 9. That will be a banker win for us. Paying our 5% commission there. With that, again, we will again capture that set of wins. At least hold on. See where we can get to at the end of this shoe. We will actually switch that 50 over to the player. Player starting with a 4. Banker's got a 6. Player's going to draw on his 4, increasing to 5. The banker with his 6 will stand on that 6, and that will be a banker win by 1 point. We'll hit it player again. Player's got a 7. Nice strong hand to start out with. Banker's got nothing. Player's going to stand on that 7. But the banker pulls it out again with that 3rd card for another tie. Player's got a 3. Banker's got a 1. Player will draw on his 3, reducing to 2. Banker will draw on his 1, getting the perfect card there for a banker win with a 9 there. And we will pay our $2.50 commission on our and let's see. We'll leave it. We'll switch it over to the player there. Looks like we got our cut card coming in. We'll do one at a time for this hand. And let's see, player starting with a 4. What will this next card bring? Nothing good with it. Bringing the player down to 0. Banker's got a 0. This is our cut card, everyone. Last hand of this shoe. Player will draw, getting a nice perfect 9 there. What will the banker have? The banker will have nothing there. And that will be a player win with the help of that 3rd card to end off this shoe. And actually, we will end our session there with the end of this shoe. We will tally up, see where we're at. Looks like we probably took a bit of a loss here. And stacks of 100 for our 25s. So 425 there. Stacks 25 on our 5s. Again, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 425, 450, 475, 505. So looks like we took a loss here on this episode 2.4 of our Baccarat series. Around a $70 loss. Make sure to tune in for day number 5, Friday night. See if we can end up with a win for this week. With that, everyone have a good night.